character you play in the film?
I'm a 9-foot-tall Martian warrior.
Now, how is that portrayed in the film? Are you wearing prosthetics or?
No, I'm motion capture, CGI, but the way we approach it, we play the scenes. I perform the role on stilts. I've got 2 sets of arms. I had extra arms. It was a challenge, but also it was a skill that you had to learn, and it actually helps with the pretending sometimes because it focuses physically, where to go with the character.
And so where does he fit into the kind of grander, I guess, warring that's happening on Mars between the clans?
He's a part of the kind of the indigenous Martian people, and there's a war going on between the more humanoid. There's 2 factions, 1 city, 2 cities fighting each other, and they're sort of caught in between. And he makes an alliance with John Carter, and together they turn the tide of the war.
Now, this is obviously based on.
I don't know whether I should be saying this stuff because, the story's really quite beautiful the way it unfolds. So, I'm kind of hesitant to say anything.
Well, it is based on a novel as well, which has been around for several
It's true.
years.
It's true.
Very popular novel. Were you familiar with the title, or did you go back and read it after?
I did read it. I didn't know of it. It was written in 1912, and of course Edgar Rice Burroughs I knew from Tarzan, but I didn't know about this Princess of Mars series.
Do you think that the generation today is ready? This isn't a superhero in capes, or are they ready for this kind of hero?
Sure, I think absolutely. They're fantastic landscapes. The story's beautiful. The relationships are really interesting. I think people will care about the people in this movie, and it'll move them, and they'll also be excited by some of the action sequences. It taps into the language of film and the thing that film can do that other mediums can't do.
Now, this is Andrew's first and Pixar's first live-action film. What was it working with him?
Well, he's a killer. I've worked with him before. I did a voice on Finding Nemo, so it gave me a little introduction into how they work. But those guys at Pixar, guys and gals, they're amazing. They research things. They understand how to develop things. They put a lot of thought and trial and error into the approach of things, and they're perfectionists, and they're very good at what they do. So it was amazing to see how they work. They've had terrific success, so they've been able to, they built a way of working that works artistically and also in the world commercially. So they're very special people.